Now our kale has been finely chopped in the food processor, but it's still going to have a pretty coarse texture. So we're just going to massage it in the bowl a few times, and you'll notice all I'm doing is grabbing it in my hand and squeezing it. It's kind of fun, and if you have kids that are 6 to 10 years old, they would probably love helping you do this part. We're going to use our food processor again now to chop the onion and the apple. You don't have to do anything except put it all in the food processor together. And you don't have to clean out your food processor bowl from the kale because it's all going to be mixed together anyway. So just make sure that your apples are cored and that your onion is cut and peeled, and then put them in the food processor together. Lock on your lid, and we're going to pulse again until these are a coarse chop. And you'll notice again I'm not turning it on, I'm pulsing it and stopping in between. And 10 times is about good for this as well. You'll notice that they went from big chunks to a nice coarse chop. We have our onion and apple chopped together. We're going to take out the S-blade and set it aside in a place where it will be safe. And then we're just going to combine the apple and the onion and the kale that you have chopped and massaged. Your recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. A lot of people like to cut corners here and use a bottled lemon juice, but you have to remember that bottled juices are pasteurized, and so the actual nutritional structure and chemical structure of the juice has been changed. Remember that when you pasteurize or cook anything raw, it kills the enzymes, which are the living part of the food. We like to refer to them as the construction crew. So what this lemon is doing in your kale salad... I gotta do it.
Would somebody get that, please?
Yes, Mr. President, we'll get your kale salad right to you. As I said, the kale salad is very popular. Around the country, actually. Now, back to squeezing our lemon. Remember that enzymes are the living part of the food, and they take the vitamins and minerals and proteins and fats that are in your food and utilize them in the body. So we don't want to use a bottled lemon juice, because then we are actually defeating the purpose of this living salad. So you see, I have juiced this lemon, and there's lots of different ways to do that. You could use your Champion juicer, or you can use one of those squeeze lemon juicers, but I've been using this for years and I'm just kind of partial to it. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of this lemon juice that I just made, and then I'll use the rest of it in a salad for dinner. Then we're going to take 1 tablespoon of Bragg's raw apple cider vinegar, and again, this raw apple cider vinegar is a living food, and it has a lot of wonderful health benefits. So don't use a pasteurized vinegar. Make sure you get a raw apple cider vinegar. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil, and a lot of people like to have things fat-free, but the vitamins that are in our kale are fat-soluble vitamins. That means that they have to have fat with them in order for your body to be able to utilize them. So you want to be sure and use either a good quality cold-pressed olive oil or expeller pressed grapeseed oil to help the fat soluble vitamins to be absorbed in the kale. You'll notice that I'm just pouring it over the salad. I'm not doing anything special. I'm mixing it together. We'll mix it all together in a minute. Then we're going to use a little less than a teaspoon of a real salt. This salt is from Utah. It's mined from the salt mines in Utah, or a Celtic sea salt is also a good choice. Then we're going to add some organic raisins, about 1/3 of a cup, and about 1/3 of a cup of raw sunflower seeds. And then we just mix our kale salad together. And there you have a beautiful apple and kale salad. This salad will last 3 to 5 days in your refrigerator if you don't eat it all at once. Personally, I can eat this salad every day for breakfast. So enjoy your Aunt Celeste kale salad on page 184 in our book, Wonderfully Well.